This cabin is a replica of the Laura Ingalls Wilder Birthplace. Shingle roof, logs. It was painted gray, which is what the book says. You can see this is not the dovetail joints we've shown in some of the other videos about log cabins. It's more of a hand-hewn carved joint. And here they got it really tight. But this is just the replica. Here's a replica of a stone chimney. Let's go all the way around. The foundation is not consistent because they would have had logs touching the ground or rock just laid there, and then they had a lot of cold, so it actually talks about them laying straw close to the ground around the footer of the house each fall so that it would hold the cold out a little bit. Here's a beautiful stone chimney. Probably wasn't as fancy, but I've seen some of the historic ones and they are pretty similar. I think it only had one window, but this replica has three, but could be wrong about that. These are kind of a traditional shape window, but that screw is not traditional. Anyway, we'll walk around. There, that's 4 on this. Okay, I'm going to go in here and show you what it looks like inside. Yeah. I like the pull string latch they have. You just pull it and it opens up. And they had a security thing where you could pull it in all the way and then it was locked. So they had pegs over the door, and that's where Pa would keep his gun. This shows a pantry. Let's get the light on. And a bedroom where all 5 slept. A rope bed with a trundle bed underneath. And they had a loft, which was described in the Laura Ingalls book. This is the big little house in the big woods. And there's the fireplace, and they would have to cook all their food over an open fire in the fireplace. And a chimney. And yeah. Anyway, I think this is a really cool replica of her birthplace. Fairly historically accurate. I'm going to show you this lock mechanism really close. See this? Latches and opens. And up higher there's a handle. Anyway, I also made a video about a museum here in Pepin, Wisconsin, where they had a lot of the inside stuff, the tools that they would have used, ice saws, spinning wheels, and a lot of other stuff that's talked about in the Laura Ingalls Wilder books.